Hey guys, we're here live, Sipe Singing on the farm. He's checking the wind. The wind just came in.
I feel good. I feel the breeze.
This is Joseph Reed from the Perrys. Joseph,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming to hang out.
Brandon, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Yes,
man.
you just
Great
got
to
off
see
stage performing with the Perrys.
Yes.
What an
Yes.
amazing performance. And
Thank you.
is this y'all's first time here on the farm?
It is actually that I'm aware of. Now, I don't know how long this event has been going on, but I know that I haven't been here, and I don't feel like the Perrys have been here. If they have, it's been years. But we're so excited to be here, and the landscape here is just breathtaking, and the property itself, and we have a perfect day of weather, which we're thankful for. There's a little, now it's warm. I probably got some sweat in this region right here, but the breeze is blowing. It's beautiful, so we're thankful to be here.
We're thankful that you're here performing,
Thank
and
you.
we've heard your amazing music the last many years. As a matter of fact, this year's 55 years
55
with the
years.
Perrys.
That's
So,
right.
and you've been with them for a little bit, quite some time. Just
Yep.
talk a little bit about what it's been like on the road with the Perrys.
Well, we're very thankful for 55 years. It started in 1970 with Libby and her siblings singing for the first time. And 55 years later, here we are down the road. What a great legacy of gospel music, and music that has reached millions of people all across the world, actually. We actually listened the other day. Someone sent me a video on YouTube of another country, and I'm afraid to admit because I'm afraid I'll mess it up, but in another language, singing some Perry songs. And when
Wow.
you see that happen, it's just amazing to know where God has led this music. Now, it's all glory to Him and to the great dedication that Libby and all of the Perrys have had through the years. And I've known Libby for a long time and filled in for the Perrys for many times over the past few years, but God kind of orchestrated me to be a part of this ministry last year, and I'm thrilled to be a part. God is doing some great stuff. And what I think is very important, Brendan, is that when we get into the mindset that what we're here to do is to encourage the believer and to draw the unbeliever to Jesus Christ. That's what we want to do. That's literally what we do. Libby walks on the bus every weekend. She'll say, "Okay, guys, let's go make heaven crowded." That's what she wants to do. That's what we all want to do. There are no motives here other than to lift Jesus up.
Absolutely. And, we've heard that time and time again throughout the years in the music. It just, that right song at the right time. And we've heard that time and time again with the Perrys and just so many different singles and hits that you've had. And
Kyla Rowland, by the way, who has written over 50 songs for the Perrys, she passed away. But Kyla, those songs like "I Rest My Case at the Cross" and many of those songs, his name was John. I can't name them all, but those songs have been very instrumental. And I think what's been very important for the Perrys as a group through the years is to be able to be sensitive to the Spirit of God when it goes to going into the studio, which Brendan, we're in the studio last week. We're working on a brand new record.
Okay.
Actually, it's the first time I'm talking about it. So we're very excited about that. Our producer's been working hard. We got some of the greatest musicians in the business. Gordon Mode is there and many others. And picking the songs out for that record have been brutal because we want the songs to really resonate in our spirit, and we want God to be able to use those songs like we always have as the Perrys to be able to bless people. But what's really special about this record is, with it being the 55th year, we're going to re-record some previous Perry songs, classic Perry songs with the new lineup.
wow.
So that's very special. I'm not going to spoil it right here and let you know what songs they are, but the record's going to be half classic Perry songs redone and half brand new songs. So we're excited about it.
Wow. Well, let me just tell you that is actually going into my next question. You guys just recently won an award, Album of the Year, AGMs.
Yeah.
Congratulations to that. What a blessing.
Yes, it was.
So hearing that's also great. Some new music on the way. You can tell us a little bit. You just have to whisper at me off camera.
Yeah. We'll talk over here. Really? Well, I'll tell you one of them that we're going to redo. We're going to go way back. There was a song, and many of you aren't going to know it, which is why I'm bringing it up. It's called "I've Been There." This was recorded decades ago by Libby, and we're going to re-record that. We're also going to re-record some very familiar songs that you guys haven't heard us ever re-record before. So we're very excited about it. And, I think that God has put us in a great place. I think He's orchestrated where we are right now. I feel it. And we can feel it in our hearts that God is using this ministry to be able to reach out and to be, things happen in any industry, and in Southern gospel music, you have turnover with members and things like that happen. People get married, they want to spend more time at home. But right now, we just feel such a peace about where God is using us, and we're singing in our services every night. People are getting saved, touched, and that's why we do it.
Wow, that's beautiful, Joseph. I got to ask this one final question that we've been asking a few of the artists here today.
Sure.
Something that's kind of a tradition here at Sipe Singing on Farm.
Okay.
Since we've done the artist interviews, you've been on the road for quite some years, traveling around with the Perrys. The biggest thing in the bus or maybe after performance is a snack. If you had to go with your favorite road snack, what are you going with and why?
This is not too difficult for me because I've been on a health journey for about 3.5 years, and I've lost 165 pounds, which I'm very thankful for. Really, here's my go-to. When I go on the bus after we sing or I'm grabbing a snack, it's going to be a beef stick. It's going to be like a Jack Link's beef stick or some kind of, there are several brands out there I get. It's going to be some cheese, some kind of cheese to get that protein in. And sometimes it's pork rinds, sometimes it's cashews or almonds, things like that are my favorites to go to. Yeah. But I also love a good cheeseburger.
Yeah.
We stopped by In-N-Out the other day. I didn't get the double-double, but I did get a single cheeseburger. But did you know In-N-Out actually will put your burger, I don't remember what it's called, but they'll put it on grilled onions. They'll grill the onions, and that's going to be your bread. They put the onions on each side of the pie. I can't remember what it's called. It's a secret menu, but they did. Listen, maybe we'll put that on our group photo for the new album. Us eating In-N-Out burger. But I love to eat, but I'm very careful with what I do.
Sure.
Some of the other snacks you'll see on the bus, Jared loves snacks like M&Ms, and Libby doesn't snack much. I don't see her snack a whole lot. But I'll bring veggie trays too about every week.
There you go.
Meat and cheese trays, veggie trays. If I get munchy, that's where I'm going to go.
Well, I know what bus I'm going to after all this, going to eat some snacks.
You know what's tough though, Brendan, is when people they'll come to our concerts and they'll bring, 3 boxes of donuts and say, "Oh, here, we brought these for you." Really? I can't. Oh, but they look so good. The apple. Someone brought us apple fritters, and I do eat little pieces of it, because I'm gonna enjoy food, but I enjoy it in moderation.
Absolutely. Well, Joseph, again, thank you so much for taking some time with us.
I love Joy FM. Listen, I've been a fan of the Joy FM for a long time. They have promoted Southern gospel music so well. They have stations that are making a difference. And I encourage all of you to support Joy FM. Not only that, but when you hear a ministry partner on there, support those who support Joy FM, because that means keeping the lights on. And I appreciate it. I've got a deep love in my heart for radio. I started in radio in 1987, still very active in radio, and I love it. And what they do, listen, friends, it isn't easy, but they have a passion to do what they do. And I appreciate Brendan and Josh and everybody, Meredith, everybody there at Joy FM who worked so hard. Thank you, guys.
Well, Joseph, thank you again, sir. Thank you for all you for the Perrys and Southern Gospel.
Praise
And
God.
well, now we're going to have to go to the bus and eat some snacks. How about that?
Beef sticks and cheese. Let's go do it.